We have the REDMAGIC 10s Pro here and the REDMAGIC 10 Air. Both are amazing gaming phones, but which one is the best for you? We're gonna compare the two and tell you exactly which one you should buy. With that being said, let's get started. Okay, so let's talk about the design. The REDMAGIC 10s Pro, as you can see here, it's a gaming phone that is literally built for gamers. The target audience for this is 100% to be gamers. As you can see here, it has a transparent back and RGB here, RGB there. Also, this is a fan that is cooling the phone down, and the whole design at the back looks screaming gamer is here. And also we have the REDMAGIC 10s Pro. It's kind of minimized a little bit, so it's more simple design at the back, as you can see here. And at the back we do have an RGB light right there, but it's not a fan, it's just an RGB light. It does look more simple, and it's also a little bit thinner and a little bit more compact. As for the weight, both are very light. So this one right here, the REDMAGIC 10 Air, is 205 grams, and the REDMAGIC 10s Pro is 229 grams. Not a big difference, you're not gonna feel it. Alright, so what about the display? The main part of this phone actually is the display. So the display for the REDMAGIC 10s Pro is 6.85 inch display, maxing 144 Hz, which is amazing. And then you have the maximum brightness of 2000 nits. As for the REDMAGIC 10 Air, right here, we have a 6.8 inch display, so not so much smaller, just tiny bit smaller. And then you have the refresh rate of 120 Hz, so not 144 Hz, 120 Hz, and then you have your 1600 nits of brightness. So does the 144 Hz matter on this one? I mean, sometimes, yeah, when you're playing Call of Duty Mobile and you can max it out to 144 Hz, but you're not gonna get so much use out of it. 120 Hz should be enough for you. So I'm happy to show with both of them, they did include a fingerprint scanner on the display. So this is the cheap one, the REDMAGIC 10 Air, as you can see here. Quite fast, I missed the first one. And then we have the REDMAGIC 10 Air, quite fast as well. It's an optical fingerprint scanner, but does work very well. And also, both of them have no notch whatsoever. So as you can see here, both of them are seamless displays with no camera bump whatsoever, but they do both have an under display camera. So the most important part about these phones is under the hood, what the phone packs as a chipset. So we have the REDMAGIC 10s Pro having the Snapdragon 8 Elite chipset, which is the leading version right now. And then you have up to 24 gigabytes of RAM. This is, let me read it, LPDDR5T RAM, so this is the faster RAM apparently. And then you have 4.1 UFS storage. So this of course is going to give you the best performance out there. Then with the REDMAGIC 10 Air, let's give you the specs right now. So you have the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, so this is not last year, the one before it. It is still a good chipset. We have a gaming test for it showing somewhere here or there. You can click on it and check the games it can run, but it's a fantastic chipset still. And then you have your RAM up to 16 gigabytes of RAM. Let me get the RAM for you here. It's LPDDR5X RAM, so it's a bit slower RAM. And then you have UFS 4.0 storage, so a little bit slower storage than the REDMAGIC 10s Pro. So what is more important than the chipset? I'll tell you from now. Keeping the device cool while you game. This is something that REDMAGIC has excelled with in the past few years, and they've been doing fantastic because of the fan inside the phone. So with the REDMAGIC 10s Pro, you have the fan inside the phone, and it does show because we did the gaming test, and you can see it right there or here or somewhere, and it did fantastic with every single game we threw at it. And then we have the REDMAGIC 10 Air. It does not have a cooling fan inside. It does not have a cooling fan inside, but does have a cooling system inside. Of course, it's not as good as the REDMAGIC 10s Pro. So we're gonna put this to the test. Don't worry, we're gonna run Call of Duty Mobile at the highest frame rate possible on both devices, play them at the same time, see which device's temperature climbs up the highest, and then we can judge the cooling from there. So let's do it now. Okay, so both games are running. We have the REDMAGIC 10 Air right here running 120 frames, and we have the REDMAGIC 10s Pro running at 144 Hz at the same time. We have our temperature here. We have 28 degrees for the REDMAGIC 10s Pro, and we have 32 degrees right now for the REDMAGIC 10 Air. Let's watch them, see if the temperature goes up or the frame rate goes down for both devices. Alright, we're gonna switch both devices to Rise mode. So this is the REDMAGIC 10s Pro. Here is in Rise mode right now, and the REDMAGIC 10 Air. Let's check what mode we have, and we have the Rise mode right there. So both are utilizing the most the device can do. Let's see what they do. Okay, so the game has been running for 2 minutes now. As you can see, the REDMAGIC 10 Air is keeping the 120 frames per second, and the REDMAGIC 10s Pro keeping the 144 hertz. Our temperature is now 29 degrees for the 30 degrees for the REDMAGIC 10s Pro, and for the REDMAGIC 10 Air is still stable at 33 degrees Celsius. Okay, I was just told that I was covering the fan of the REDMAGIC 10s Pro, so I moved the phone to here so the fan is not obstructed. Let's see if the temperature goes down, and then for the other phone, it's still going. It does not have any fan, and the temperature right now is 33 degrees, and the frame rate is still stable. Alright, as you can see here, the temperature is already going down for the REDMAGIC 10s Pro. That means the fan has kicked in and it's not obstructed anymore. So we now are 20 minutes in. As you can see here, we have the REDMAGIC 10s Pro running at 29 degrees. Still, it did not budge, and our frame rate is still at 144 hertz, as you can see here. And then we have our REDMAGIC 10 Air, as you can see here, still 120 frames per second, but our temperature did go up just by 1 degree. It's not bad, it's not so bad at all. But the REDMAGIC 10s Pro is better when handling heat. Okay, so how about the battery? We have the REDMAGIC 10s Pro with the biggest battery in a gaming phone. It's the best battery out there for a gaming phone. Actually, it's the best battery out there for any phone, for that matter. But anyway, this one has a 7050 mAh battery. It's insane. It lasts all day. You can game on it for hours and hours. It doesn't die so quickly. I'm telling you that. So the other one, is it really a big downgrade with the battery? So you still get 6000 mAh of battery. So they didn't really compromise so much with this one. It's a cheaper phone, it's a thinner phone, and still you get 6000 mAh of battery. That's insane. And both phones actually do support 80 watts of charging. Insane. They're both amazing phones, but of course the REDMAGIC 10s Pro is so much better gaming wise and keeping it cool while it's gaming, but the other one is still up there. I mean, it's still a very good gaming phone. As for the cameras, even though it's a gaming phone, we don't care so much about the cameras, but we do have 50 megapixel cameras on the main sensors for both phones at the back, but the front, the REDMAGIC 10s Pro is supposed to have a better selfie camera. So let's try the selfie camera just to see if the claim of it being better is actually true. Let's take a selfie. Really quick. Okay, so you be the judge. I can't really tell the difference so much, but here are both selfies, as you can see here. Let me get them closer to you. This is the REDMAGIC 10s Pro, and this is the REDMAGIC 10 Air, and the selfies look quite similar, to be honest. I don't see a big difference between them, but we do have something missing with the REDMAGIC 10 Air, which is the headphone jack. As you can see here at the top, we have a headphone jack on the REDMAGIC 10s Pro, and on the REDMAGIC 10 Air we don't have anything. So you're missing on the headphone jack, but also we have dual speakers on both phones, but this one has a better speaker than this one. It just sounds better and punchier. I would say the REDMAGIC 10s Pro would have the win with better speakers and a headphone jack. Sometimes you do need the headphone jack. So we do see the compromises with the REDMAGIC 10 Air, but how big of a difference is the price? So we do have the REDMAGIC 10s Pro starting at $579, and we do have the REDMAGIC 10 Air starting at $439. So the difference in price is not so huge. If you have some extra 200 pounds, you can definitely get the REDMAGIC 10s Pro, which is a better phone, 100%. But if you don't, the REDMAGIC 10 Air will definitely do the job. So, throwing those, I'm not gonna throw them, but here was our comparison with the REDMAGIC 10 Air and the REDMAGIC 10s Pro. Which phone are you gonna choose? I would go with the REDMAGIC 10s Pro because it's just overall a better phone with a newer chipset and overall a better gaming experience. And also, it's way better at cooling. The REDMAGIC 10 Air being 150 cheaper, it still lacks the fan and it still lacks the headphone jack, and it still does not have that gamer design. But if you are too short with money and you want to get a gaming phone, the REDMAGIC 10 Air is an amazing phone to get. With that being said, I'll have the link for both phones in the description below if you want to support the channel and buy the phones. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.